But Nicki makes a lot of money and she's generously stepping up. She's investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in Trump accounts. You know, I've been hearing so much over the years because I didn't know Nicki, and I've been hearing over the years she's a big Trump supporter and a Trump fan, and she took a little heat on occasion. But Nicki has been an unbelievable supporter. She gets almost as much as Mr. Wonderful. I'd like to ask you to come up, Nicki. Come on up. Come on. She's been such a great supporter and a great supporter of Trump accounts. And I said, I am going to let my nails grow because I love those nails. I'm going to let those nails grow.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan.
It's Focus Connect back in the building. And Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see that Nicki Minaj working her move. Nicki Minaj running the play right now. See, a lot of us getting caught up on the smoke and mirrors, focusing on the politic aspects of this, but I paid attention closely when Nicki Minaj sat down with Erica Kirk, and the way Nicki Minaj spoke to those serious subjects, it let me know Nicki Minaj is working the move. Now, before, I was thinking maybe it got something to do with her trying to get her dude off the registry. Maybe it got something to do with her building a relationship with Trump and Maga is because of her own motivations as far as her brother's situation. But then I paid attention when I saw this going on with Nicki Minaj and Trump where she spoke. Nicki Minaj is not very knowledgeable of politics, but Nicki Minaj is very knowledgeable that she needs that citizenship. She needs that neutralization process to take place so she could be a full American citizen. See, for y'all that don't know, Nicki Minaj is only operating off of a green card. So that's very much different than being a neutralized citizen. And then Nicki Minaj got caught in the cross because most of the time you can get married to a U.S. citizen and then for between 3 and 5 years you go back up to for revocation hearings or whatever you have to do, and then you will be bound over to being a neutralized U.S. citizen. But Nicki Minaj got caught up in a situation with her husband because of the charges that he have on his name. It's certain specific charges that'll disqualify a person from being able to grant their spouse citizenship, and the charges that he have fall in that category. So right now, when you pay attention from real eyes, Nicki Minaj is not about the politics angle. Nicki Minaj is about her own angle and what's the motivation behind what she's trying to accomplish right now. Donald Trump showing favor towards Nicki Minaj, and he said it. Nicki Minaj have donated so much money to MAGA. She have been in full support of Donald Trump, and Nicki Minaj have been playing chess. We see how Donald Trump have let these different rappers out, and then it's alleged that Donald Trump are taking payments to get these pardons for these people. So at this point in time, these people talking about we got so many hundreds of thousands of people that signed this petition for Nicki Minaj to be deported and all this other stuff. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I did my research. It's not one person in American history that have been deported because of signatures being signed on petitions. So Nicki Minaj knows this. Nicki Minaj got these $1 million lawyers that's checking behind this. And I saw where Nicki Minaj was making it clear that she's been paying taxes in the millions since she's been over here. So why wouldn't she be granted an honorary citizenship? But we know one thing about the United States and how it works is that money rules everything. Money, power, and respect. And right now, Nicki Minaj has aligned with the top dog. I don't think Nicki Minaj could care less about MAGA, Democratic, or none of that in this moment. Nicki Minaj is trying to figure out a way to gain that citizenship and be neutralized in these United States so she can have every right as every other citizen have. But we will get caught up in the smoke and mirror worrying about politics when I honestly don't see either side caring about the common everyday person. So when I look at people that get in bed and do things that's strange or off kilter, it makes me wonder why. And when I noticed what was going on with Nicki Minaj, because she's never able to really have clear points as far as any political stance or anything that's going on within the politics. She's saying very surface level layman term sentences and hoping she don't say a wrong word to affect anything. But she has favor with Donald Trump. We understand that people want her to go. A lot of fans stopped following Nicki Minaj because she's following behind Trump's lead. She's following Maga. But Nicki Minaj is not following nothing but their citizenship. That's what it all boils down to. And we have to understand, everybody in this world is living within their own purpose. Everybody have their own motivations to why they do things. And you have very small amount of people that are doing things thinking of other people first. So when I see these celebrities lining up with presidents and lining up with different people that are not liked by the masses, I know it's another end game for that person where they're thinking about their individual situation rather than caring about what happens to America. And look at the favor that Nicki Minaj have. We have the toughest president in years on immigration. And Nicki Minaj falls in that category where she can be deported. This same president is bringing her on stage, congratulating her about nails and just about the simplest thing to show you the favor that Nicki Minaj have. And I saw that when she was going at Gavin Newsom because she understood that Trump's word can out-Trump anything Gavin Newsom is doing. But all I can say is salute to Nicki Minaj. I wish the best for her in this situation because Nicki Minaj do deserve honorary citizenship. It's messed up that we actually got people that were going forward signing their petition over this latest political stance, over her having certain beefs and back and forth with other people they don't like. Some things shouldn't boil down with people doing things that can affect your real life. Some of these things we just have to leave it for entertainment and let these people live their life. I'm out.